we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. It is a thrill to be here for what should be an exciting opening night game. Greg, are you feeling any first game jitters?
It's hard not to, Kevin. I mean, the feeling in this place is just electric. I'm not sure who's more amped up for this one, the players, the fans, or us here at the table.
Now, here's Hansbrough. Hansbrough setting the pick for Granger. Pass to Hansbrough. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Clark, I can't believe this day is here once again. Opening day of the NBA season. Probably, I know it is, the most exciting day of the year.
I think it is. I mean, there's nothing like the beginning of another season. Everybody is hopeful. Everybody starts from the same place. And every fan of their respective teams is thinking about, dreaming about potential championships.
The shot's good from Granger.
Fantastic read by the ball handler, going himself into the two-man action.
Parker outside. Pass to Ginobili. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
How about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
Now Dunleavy, Hibbert with a screen on Ginobili. Right wing. Collison kicks to Hibbert. Shot clock at 6. So the wing on the left. Hansbrough finds Collison. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Nice job carving out terrific position. You know, Hibbert with the girth. He's got the body now to punish you on the offensive board.
Now here's Parker. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And that's just an all-star caliber move off the dribble by Parker that ultimately creates the shot. His quickness with the ball really nearly unparalleled.
Here's Granger. Shot, high post. And Splitter pulls it down.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Floats one. Jefferson passing to Duncan. Pass to Ginobili. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
A very reliable shooter. Once Ginobili has the ball, you know what he's going to do with it.
Collison against Parker. Collison, the pass to Dunleavy. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the wide open shot from Ginobili. And a miss there on the triple. Indiana trailing here. Here's Dunleavy out to the right wing. Down low, here's Granger, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
And that one misses.
The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
Putting the ball on the floor, getting downhill, and the defense, no time to react.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And the first one drops.
And Parker just so skilled at marching his way to the stripe. He just has an endless amount of cunning moves that consistently frustrate the opposition.
And Tony Parker drops them both.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Hibbert with a screen on Ginobili. Dunleavy dishes to Hibbert, and the whistle blows. It'll be on Thiago Splitter. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Collison. And it's sent back by Jefferson. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
That's tipped. Parker with the steal. Jefferson inside. Granger covering. No good with the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Collison looking around. Pass to Hibbert. Granger up top. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Parker. And Granger with the block.
Way to stay connected defensively. Don't allow him to get that shot up.
It's stolen by Jefferson. And here's the fast break. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Jefferson.
Great dime that time from Jefferson, the swing man who knows how to find his open teammates, too.
Collison against Parker. Collison, the pass to Granger. From the wing. It's hauled in by Duncan. San Antonio leading by 3. And he banks in the layup. Parker's got 6 points.
Parker can't just dominate inside. He has to rely on gracefulness and agility.
Collison the bounce pass. Hibbert. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Spurs have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Parker kicks to Ginobili. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Ginobili's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Dunleavy. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A real floor spacer for this team. I mean, Dunleavy is a knockdown shooter from any distance.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Antonio McDyess, he's checked in for Duncan. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Manu Ginobili. Good on the second free throw. And here is Parker. He's got 6. Pass to Temple. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. McDyess, good.
Yeah, his strength and really that nose for the ball makes McDyess a huge contributor on the offensive glass. He cleans up a lot of his teammates' mistakes.
Now here's Collison. Still scoreless. Granger dishes to Collison. Now Dunleavy, 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Shot from the wing, and Dunleavy gets it to go in. Dunleavy's got 6 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And there's the foul, and Darren Collison picks it up. That's his first foul. Some changes for Indiana. Nick Roberts is checked in, and George is subbed in for Mike Dunleavy. Here's Parker. Banked in off the glass. 8 points for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Collison. Here's Hibbert. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D.
And the huge, big body of Hibbert helping him make his presence felt inside.
Pass to Temple. Splitter with the ball. Here's McDyess. 6 to shoot. And here is Parker. He's covered by Collison. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by McDyess.
And Parker just so smart about knowing when to take three-pointers. A lot of confidence from him there, seeking the outside shot.
Collison against Parker. Pass to Granger. Back to Collison. Over Parker. Collison, no good. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They're leading by 8. And there's the foul, and Darren Collison picks it up. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And the Spurs with possession. Pass to Parker. Launches it.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Outside Collison. To the paint. Nick Roberts' shot is good.
If you get the ball that close, you kind of have to finish it.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Splitter. Simmons comes in for Richard Jefferson. Ano Ginobili's checked in for Garrett Temple. And George Hill's subbed in for Tony Parker. The Pacers also changing it up. Jones checked in for Hibbert. Dunleavy comes in for Danny Granger. And it's Ford in for Darren Collison. And that one's good. Duncan.
Nice court awareness and feel on the floor there from Duncan. Set the screen and then found space to execute the roll.
Now, here is Ford. Into the lane. It's blocked.
Excellent defense, staying within arm's length and using that arm to knock it away.
Ginobili finds Simmons. Outside Hill. McDyess a screen. Hill inside. Guarded by Ford. And the basket by Hill.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now, here is Ford. Still yet to score. Back to George. And it's George finishing it off.
How about that slam by George? The rookie can really fly.
Pass to Duncan. It's Ginobili outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Ginobili's got 12.
And this is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And here's Jones. Outside, George. Pass to McRoberts. The shot, no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. Spurs leading by 11. Hill left side. Over Ford. And Hill, the bucket on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 3 assists tonight.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Dunleavy. Now Ford. He's guarded by Hill. George with the screen on Hill. Shot clock at 5. Dunleavy, the pass to Jones. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Ginobili. He's got 12. Duncan kicks to Hill. Pass to Ginobili for the 3. The offensive rebound. That one a little long. Indiana trails by 13. Now here is Ford. Jones. Good, and a nice assist from Ford.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Ginobili the pass to McDyess. Now here's Simmons. McDyess a screen. Knocks it loose. Paul George with the steal. Here's Dunleavy. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Ginobili.
Well, you got to like the intensity. He really went at him that time.
For Indiana, they have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to McNice. Here's Duncan, defended by Jones. Unloads from 13. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here, matched up against San Antonio, is how they'll tip off the new season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they played 10 games, each side would win 5.
No good from Ginobili.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
For 3, Dunleavy. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Spurs lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Just 4 to shoot. 4, that's good.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Ginobili the pass to Bonner. It's stolen by Hansbrough. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Ford. The rebound by the Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The 3 from Hill. It's hauled in by George. Indiana trails by 4. Pass to Ford. One of the interesting things to watch in the coming years, Greg, the role of social media in the NBA.
I mean, everyone's getting smartphones these days. Now players have the ability to communicate directly to fans. They don't need their message to go through the media anymore.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Hansbrough. To the left side wing. Duncan against Hibbert. 6 on the shot clock. Over Duncan. That one wide left. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for San Antonio. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And here's Hill for 3. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
And now a look at Tim Duncan, some stats on him. Coming off a terrific season. 10th in rebounding and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside, George. Pass to Hansbrough. Ford with the ball. He's guarded by Hill. Indiana moving it around. Dunleavy up top. He's covered by Ginobili. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Duncan kicks to Ginobili. In the corner, Simmons with it. Duncan outside. Pass to Bonner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. The rebound by Hansbrough. Indiana trails by 6. And here is Ford. Hansbrough a screen on Simmons. Ford dishes to Hansbrough. The basket good off the assist from Ford.
TJ
Ford's got 4 assists now tonight.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Antonio McDyess, he's checked in for Duncan. Jefferson comes in for Bobby Simmons. Garrett Temple has checked in for Manu Ginobili. And Parker subbed in for George Hill. Indiana also making some changes. Jones checked in for Hibbert. Granger comes in for Dunleavy. And Rush is subbed in for George. Here's Parker. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
On the wing, Granger. Unloads from 13. McDyess grabs the board. Spurs leading by 4. And Parker, here we go. And that one, good. Parker's got 13.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Ford against Parker. On the wing, Granger. Now, here is Ford. Covered by Parker. Ford, that's good. Ford's got his second bucket of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Parker. 13 points in the game. Pass to Temple. To the right side. Jefferson kicks to McDyess. Here's Temple. Shoots a 3. The shot, no good. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Ford passes to Rush. Parker against Ford.
Hit me, I'm open.
He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And now just a 2-point San Antonio lead. Parker passes to McDyess. In the corner, it's Jefferson. Pass to McDyess. Parker looking over the floor. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Taking the contact, still able to score. Tony Parker, impressive work there.
Ford passes to Rush. There's the triple. Rebounded by McDyess. McDyess has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bonner, and it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists in the game. Indiana trails by 6. Now Ford, 6 points for him. Granger outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Excellent job forcing the issue inside right there. He really earned that call.
For Indiana, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. That's good from Granger. Granger hits them both. Here's Parker. 15 points in the game. Pass to Bonner. Spurs working the ball around now. Parker against Ford. To the inside, McDyess, and the dump by McDyess.
And Parker terrific in the pick and roll. Just creative in terms of getting his team good looks.
Jones with the screen on Parker. In the corner, it's Hansbrough. Granger against Jefferson. Hansbrough, a screen on Jefferson. Granger passes to Hansbrough. Bucket is good. Hansbrough's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, anytime you get a good shot off inside, that's an excellent possession.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A different look now for San Antonio. Splitters checked in for McDyess. Duncan comes in for Matt Bonner. And Ginobili subbed in for Garrett Temple. Ginobili with the ball. He's got 14. From the high post. And the shot falls short this time. Indiana trails by 4. Collison kicks to Granger. He takes it in. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Ginobili. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Yeah, a lefty and kind of a tweener position-wise. Just a funky matchup. Ginobili has these big nights, and there's just not much you can do to stop him.
Three-pointer, Granger, and Splitter pulls it down. San Antonio leading by 4. Jefferson inside. Granger covering. Offensive rebound. Here's Duncan. Great D that time from Hibbert.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Granger passes to Collison. Pass to Dunleavy. Now here's Hibbert. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Yeah, like a huge, hungry grizzly bear. Hibbert feasting at the rim.
For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. And that one's good. Parker.
Making good use of the in-between areas right there. I like how he keeps things simple on the offensive end.
Collison against Parker. Collison dishes to Granger. Hibbert with the screen. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Now here's Parker. He's got 17. Jefferson setting the pick for Parker. Over Collison, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Now it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
And when Parker gets his legs under him from that mid-range area, he is incredibly accurate.
Granger outside. Back to Collison. There's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Pacers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And that one falls for Collison.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Collison against Parker. Ginobili outside. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Ginobili's got 7 points for the quarter.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely. Just deadly from deep so far.
Collison, the pass to Granger. And it's Granger with the jam.
Throwing it down with some nasty attached to it.
And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for San Antonio. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. 1:21 left now here in the second. To the middle. It's picked off. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Granger dishes to Hibbert, and he makes that one. And now just a 3-point Spurs lead.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And here is Parker. 19 points in the game. It's stolen by Dunleavy. And now the fast break. McRoberts with the ball. Here's Collison. Kicks it out to Granger. Over to the wing. Hibbert, the pass to Granger. Back to Hibbert. 5 on the clock, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. .35 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Parker. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Granger against Jefferson. Now here's Collison. He's guarded closely. Hibbert kicks to Dunleavy. Gets a very good look and converts. Dunleavy's got 13 points.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Ginobili with the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic from Tony Parker.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Inside, and Duncan throws it down.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Collison the bounce pass. Here's Granger. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson. Spurs leading by 5. Ginobili outside. Pass to Duncan. Now here's Parker. He's covered by Collison. And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Granger. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 24 points a game last year, 5 rebounds and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
And the basket by Collison. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Jefferson, a screen on Collison. Here's Parker. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Parker's got 23 points.
And really, Parker is scoring the ball extremely well right now. Hard to slow him down when he's this hot.
Parker against Collison. And Hansbrough kicks to Dunleavy. Pass to Hansbrough. Indiana moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Nobody near Granger. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Indiana trails by 5. Collison, the pass to Granger. To the inside, Hibbert. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Duncan finds Parker. Nifty move. And Hibbert with the block.
He's really a tough guy to shoot over. Hibbert with the great size and length, and he's developed a knack for timing his challenges quite well, and as a result, anchoring the defense.
Here's Granger. San Antonio with the rebound. Duncan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Hibbert. Locked loose and stolen by Splitter. Here's Ginobili, and it's Mono Ginobili with the finish.
Ginobili on the attack. What else is new?
And here's Collison, who will bring it up for Indiana. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Granger. Now Hansbrough. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Hansbrough's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Spurs leading by 3. Now Parker. He's got 23. Ginobili outside with the drive. The Pacers pull it in. Hibbert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Collison kicks to Dunleavy. Pass to Hansbrough. Here's Dunleavy. He's covered by Ginobili. Dunleavy dishes to Collison. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Upside Jefferson. And there's the call on Jefferson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And checking out some numbers here for Collison. Last season's performance for him. And he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish. Always had his head up, looking for the open man. Granger outside. Pass to Hibbert. Now Dunleavy. He's covered by Ginobili. Tries it from the top of the key. Dunleavy's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Ginobili, the pass to Jefferson. Down low. And the dunk by Jefferson.
Yeah, Jefferson, just great lift on these dunks. Whenever he's near the basket, he is ready to turn one over.
Collison against Parker. Here's Dunleavy. 13 points in the game. Here's Collison. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Parker.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Darren Collison. So he gets them both.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
Parker passes to Duncan. It's good. Duncan's got 4 points this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
The kick out to Collison. Hibbert with a screen on Parker. Here's Collison. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Collison's got 8 points.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Antonio McDyess is checked in for Splitter. Simmons comes in for Jefferson. Garrett Temple is checked in for Ginobili. And George Hill's subbed in for Tony Parker. Then for the Pacers, George comes in for Danny Granger. And it's Ford in for Darren Collison.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Indiana trails by 5. Ford with the ball. 6 points for him. Pass to Hibbert. And here's Hansbrough. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's George. Duncan grabs the rebound. Duncan's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Temple. Scoreless thus far. McDyess can't hit. Now here is Ford. Takes it from 10. And it's off the back rim. No good. Simmons looking around. It's hauled in by George. For Indiana, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Ford against Hill. Ford kicks to Hansbrough. Pass to Ford. Hansbrough a screen on Hill. Here's Ford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
No good on the free throw. And he ends up missing both free throws. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Hill passes to Duncan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Dunley.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he makes the first.
There's so much that's impressive about Duncan, but I think the most impressive thing is how fundamentally sound he is.
He's perfect from the line this time. Indiana trails by 7. And here is Ford. He's got 6. Here he goes. Good on the shot. Ford's got 8 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Hill passes to Duncan. Pass to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots. And the jumper falls for him. Simmons got his first points of the game. For Indiana, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. George looking around. Hansbrough setting the pick for George. The 17-footer goes down. 6 points for him.
And a rookie who's comfortable in that mid-range area. George shoots that pretty freely.
Hill passes to Duncan. Takes the 3. Hill, no good. Indiana trails by 5. Hansbrough a screen on Hill. Hill against Ford. Right side George. 6 to shoot. Ford against Hill. It's good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Spurs leading by 3. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. A different look now for San Antonio. Bonner, he's checked in for Duncan. Jefferson comes in for Bobby Simmons. And Tony Parker is subbed in for George Hill. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The tight space quickness of Tony Parker really allows him to challenge that interior defense.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Free throw good by Parker. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Indiana trails by 4. The drive by Granger. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Granger's got 12 in the game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Collison against Parker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Parker's got 26 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Collison against Parker. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut back down to 2 at those points from Darren Collison.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Pass to Jones for the tie. They get a hand on it. Granger passes to Jones. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Temple. McDyess down low, working on Jones, and he's able to get it back. McDyess, good. 1:27 left in the third quarter. Time called here. Indiana decides to chalk it over. Look at Tony Parker. What a contribution.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
And they were in the top 10 in terms of opponents' points per game, up there with some of the very best in our league.
You pointed to their field goal percentage. It was up there among the leaders last season because of how smart they played at the offensive end. They made very few bad decisions. For the lead, Mick Roberts misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Parker kicks to McDyess. Spurs passing it around. Back to Parker. Right block shot. Count the basket. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead. Here's Collison. 10 points for him. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Mick Roberts. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Granger. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Spurs leading by 4. Parker passes to Bonner. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Back to Parker. Into the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Darren Collison.
And Parker is just so deceptive on the drive. He just knows how to force the issue down low.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. The first free throw is good. And Tony Parker drops them both.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Hey, you got ball, you got ball.
Parker against Collison. Pass to Granger. Jefferson with some nice D. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Now Ford. Here's Rush. He's covered by Ginobili.
Forward.
Here is Mick Roberts. And Ginobili pulls it down.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
And it's slammed in by Splitter.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Pass to Jones. Over Simmons. Bank shot, no good. Spurs leading by 8. Here's Hill. He takes it in, and the layup's good off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Ford, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Hill.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Pass to George. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Ford kicks to McRoberts. Good, and a nice assist from Ford. Ford's got 5 assists in the game.
Keeping those eyes up court always leads to good things.
Simmons dishes to Ginobili. Tipped away. Back to Simmons. Over George. Simmons can't get it to go. Indiana trails by 7. And that one's good. George.
And there's the strength from the rookie. George banging his way inside.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Simmons against George. Simmons inside. Makes it off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Ginobili looking around. Bonner passes to Ginobili. Shot from free throw range. It's rebounded by Indiana. Ford with the ball. Has to rush. And McRoberts kicks to Jones. With the ball, and here's George. He's guarded by Hill. The shot by George, wide open, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Yep, that one goes. And it's now only a 1-point Spurs lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The 3 from Hill. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
The Pacers call timeout. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Duncan, he's checked in for Splitter. McDyess comes in for Matt Bonner. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Bobby Simmons. And Tony Parker is subbed in for George Hill. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He said in the huddle, we got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
Takes it inside. Ford kicks it out to Jones. Ford up top. Pass to George. Now, here is Ford. Good D by Parker.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now here's Ginobili. Back to Duncan. Can't throw it down with one hand. From deep, George. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson. San Antonio leading by 6. Lob pass to Duncan.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Here's Ford. And just miss after miss right now. The Spurs have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Now here's Collison. He's covered by McDyess. Granger outside. Back to Collison. Over McDyess. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Five to shoot. Kicks it out to Granger. Connects from three-point range.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Collison against Parker. Mike Dunleavy is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Parker outside. McDyess dishes to Parker. Hibbert with the block. 2 on the clock. And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Spurs leading by 7.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, then on Monday.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
He's off on the first. That one misses.
and that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
The shot will not fall.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Collison, the pass to Dunleavy. Granger against Ginobili. Hibbert with a screen on Ginobili. The kick out to Collison. Over Parker. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 7. Ginobili finds Parker. Jefferson, a screen on Collison. Collison against Parker. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Splitters checked in for Antonio McDyess. Indiana trails by 7. And here's Collison. Granger outside. San Antonio with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Parker kicks to Splitter. Ginobili outside. Splitter sets a screen for Ginobili. Shot clock at 6. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 9.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so Collison will bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Dunleavy. Back to Collison. Here's Dunleavy. He's covered by Ginobili. 4 on the clock. It's deflected. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Parker against Collison. Parker outside. And Hibbert with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Just 5 to shoot. Spurs passing it around. Ginobili with the 3. Got a piece of it. And so the ball out of bounds. Splitter touched it last. Indiana trails by 9. Hansbrough a screen on Parker. Parker against Collison. 1:58 left in the 4th. Ginobili with the steal. And here they come. And that one's good. Parker. Parker's got 32 points in the game.
And Parker is the ultimate attacker in the open floor. He gets the ball and doesn't think twice about getting to the rim.
Granger against Jefferson. Granger drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Seeking out the contact inside.
Shoot 2.
It's the first, and that brings them to within 10. and Danny Granger drops them both. 1:35 left to play in the final quarter. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Parker. Gets an open look and hits. Parker's got 13 points in the second half.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Granger dishes to Hibbert, driving inside. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against San Antonio.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10. He hits both from the stripe. Spurs leading by 9. Now Parker. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for San Antonio.
Look at their number of assists.
They didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Parker.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense. Repeated, found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
Pass to Granger. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.